So the best thing that I've ever done for myself is actually designing my own ramp. Now, when it comes to advocacy and accessibility, we tell the whole world to become accessible, but advocacy and accessibility literally starts at home. So in my case, it was designing my own ramp. When I moved to my house, I was told that yes, there are 2 steps in the front, and to head to the lawn or to the gate to head out, and Zira, you're always surrounded by people. We can help you down, we can bring you up and down. I mean, that's a very generous thing to tell me, and I'm super grateful. But I knew at that time that although it's very comforting, it's also dependence, and this is actually taking me away from my mission of becoming more independent. So, what I did, I asked that if we could create a ramp, which was being delayed for some reason. Like every time I said, they were like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. What's the need? What's the rush? All of that. You know what? I'm going to do it myself. No, I have no carpentry skills. I have no design skills. Frankly speaking, I didn't even have enough money at that time. But I went online and I saw some design sketches. I saw some different designs and I realized what is something that is suitable for my house. So I designed my own ramp that has to be a bit more vertical. It can just, close in a more vertical sense rather than the flap sense, because that would make it heavier. And God forbid, if I need to do it myself, I won't be able to. At the same time, it had to have a long length so that I can go up and down myself and the elevation is not too sharp for me to just, feel that I'm falling. And it has to be made of some very light material, so wood has to be the best option. Now I had this sketch in my mind. What is step 2? Step 2 was to actually find someone to do it for me. So I've again went online and I searched for carpenters in my area. I made those calls myself, and I just called one guy and I said, you know what, I want you to make this ramp for me. I gave him the measurements, which I took myself, and I showed him the picture. And he said for money we negotiated, and at that time, around in 2000, I think 14-15, it was made for almost 18,000 rupees PKR. I don't know how expensive or cheap it would be today, but I went myself, I gave the order, I didn't tell my family until the product was actually ready. And that guy came home for the fitting. He came, he put the ramp over there, and everyone's like, what? I'm like, yeah, sometimes you just have to do things yourself. My father asked me at some point that how much did it cost, and I said it costed like 18,000 and I've already made the payment. That's when he paid me back. So I got my ramp, I got my independence, and I actually got my reimbursement back. And the whole story boils down to this one message, that you have to take initiatives yourself, you have to contact people yourself, you have to literally solve your own problems. And to this date, this ramp has been so important because it has helped me navigate my life. For example, if I want to step out in the middle of the night to just walk around, I can. If I want to order pizza at 2 a.m. in the morning, I can. If I want to meet my friends and sneak out with them, I can. See, why not? Everyone gets the right to experience everything in life, even if you have a disability. But for that, folks, you have to take initiatives.